They are important members of a society. They are often referred to as people with special needs. They are people living with disabilities. Many a times, this group of people have called for a more inclusive society where they will be treated equally with able-bodied people. Consequently, the Lagos State government has been making concise efforts towards ensuring those with special needs enjoy equal rights to the society, especially the right to education. The 8th International Day for Persons Living with Disability, organized by the state's Ministry of Education, provided a platform for the government and the society to appreciate and encourage them. The program was graced by the Commissioner for Education, Mrs. Olayinka Oladunjoye, white-capped chiefs, officials of the ministry, teachers, students from special schools in the state. In his welcome address, Hakeem Akonde from Modupe Cole Memorial School commended the Lagos State government for making life more meaningful for people living with disabilities.
I wish to commend the Lagos State government for making life more meaningful for persons living with disabilities. I note that with the enactment of Lagos State Special People's Law of 2011, it is now a punishable offense to put any barrier on the part of persons living with disabilities. In this regard, schools in Lagos State are being restructured to properly accommodate all forms of disability within the school environment, with emphasis on age and need appropriate education for all.
The First Lady of Lagos State was represented by Mrs. Rhoda Ainde, disclosed that these children with special needs are fearfully and wonderfully made by God, hence they should not allow limitations to hold them down.
You are fearfully and wonderfully made by God. You are God's wonderful creatures. You are not in any way less special to the other children. The world calls it Day for celebrating people with disabilities. But Our Excellency has told me to tell you that you are people with these abilities, not disabilities, but these, that is THESE, several abilities, because you have been fearfully and wonderfully made by God.
The event was spiced up with various entertaining presentations from the students.
They are closely followed by Wesley School 2, also in Ajao, Surulere, Ajao Road, Surulere. They are closely followed by All Saints Inclusive Special Unit, followed by Sadiq Inclusive Education Unit.
I think there's a thing there.
and see this is my family.
Awards were also presented to those with outstanding performance, and the students joined the dignitaries in cutting the cake. The guests then took time to appreciate some of the products made by these students. The Commissioner for Education in Lagos State, Mrs. Olayinka Oladunjoye, in an interview with Education Report on TV, spoke on the idea behind this year's theme, Sustainable Development, the Promise of Technology.
Technology is the only way that we can sustain development, generally and particularly amongst the children. Technology will enhance the capacity of their teachers. Technology will give them the opportunity to see best practices all over the world. So, the theme is just very apt, particularly now that we need technology to forge ahead to ensure economic development, sustainable development amongst our teachers, among our caregivers, and even amongst us as government, because we can only Google and it's just a minute away to see what is happening in other parts of the world. Mrs. Funsho Sholanke from Badagry urged the government to continue to pay attention to the needs of these children and their teachers.
Public generally, they should show love to these children anywhere they see them. There is ability in disability. We should give them the sense of belonging. We should let them know that they are part of us. There are some skills inside them that aiding, but if we give them chance to dispose it, in fact, they can do better than those regular ones we call Hebu.
Kudos to the Lagos State government for giving children with special needs a sense of belonging in the society. Lagosians are also urged to support the government's initiative by respecting their rights.